DJI just launched the Osmo Action 6 in China only, and this one surprised me. Not because it exists, we all knew it was coming, but because DJI finally did something action camera companies rarely do. They actually tried. Like, properly tried. And today, I am giving you the real breakdown. Not the brochure version, not the quick spec sheet that scrolls past your screen. I am talking about what this camera actually means for creators, why it's different from the Action 5 Pro, and why the competition, especially GoPro and Insta360, should probably not sleep tonight. Alright, let's get straight into it. So, here's the headline. The Osmo Action 6 is now officially the first DJI action cam with a variable aperture, and honestly, that one change alone already shifts how you shoot with a camera this small. We're looking at an aperture range from f2.0 to f4.0. That means bright scenes are finally under control, night scenes get more detail, and you get way more creative freedom before you even touch editing. And yes, that starburst effect at f4.0, it actually looks good, not gimmicky. But that's not even the biggest deal. The Action 6 uses a brand new 1/1.1-inch square sensor, co-developed with Sony. The point is, that sensor shape, it changes everything. Because now you can shoot once, and crop later into 16:9, 9:16, 4:3, whatever platform you want. One take can become a YouTube shot, a TikTok shot, and an Instagram reel without reframing the camera. Creators are gonna love that, and brands are gonna copy it, trust me. Dynamic range, 13.5 stops. That's a serious number for something this tiny. Shadows hold more texture, highlights don't scream for rescue, and low light, especially in super night mode, looks way cleaner than previous generations. DJI also built a new noise reduction algorithm specifically for this sensor, and from what I've seen, night footage isn't waxy anymore. It actually looks like real video. Now, let's talk stabilization. DJI's new Super Stabilization 3.0 and their updated Horizon Steady system do most of the heavy lifting here. Even at extreme tilt angles, the horizon stays locked. Mountain bikers, skiers, runners, you guys are gonna push this thing hard, and yeah, it can take it. A 2x lossless zoom is also on board, so instead of sticking the camera in someone's face, you can punch in digitally and still keep full 4K resolution. Small feature, huge difference when you're filming yourself. Also, this is subtle but really useful. There's a new daily wide-angle mode. It reduces that weird vertical stretching that action cameras usually have. Faces look normal, buildings look normal. Your dog also looks normal. Honestly, it's just a cleaner look. Let's jump to battery life, because this one shocked me. The new cold-resistant battery lasts up to 4 hours. 4 hours on an action cam is wild, and the fast charging is even crazier. 0 to 80% in around 22 minutes, 0 to full in about 52. That's faster than most smartphones. Durability, 20 meters waterproof without a case, works from -20 degrees Celsius to 45 degrees. So, snowboarding, desert riding, tropical diving, all covered. And the camera has a built-in color temperature sensor for underwater shooting, so footage won't look blue or green anymore. Now, let's talk about the new lens ecosystem. DJI added a macro lens for close-ups, think food shots, plants, small objects. They also released an ultra-wide adapter that takes the field of view from 155 degrees to 182 degrees. That's crazy wide, perfect for cycling POVs or extreme sports. Storage is another area where they went big, 50 gigabytes of internal space. That means if you forget your micro SD card, you don't lose the day. And with USB 3.1 wired transfer, you can pull footage at around 300 megabytes per second. Oh, and the pre-record function saves up to 5 minutes before you hit the record button. For action shooters, that feature alone is priceless. Audio? DJI finally made the Osmo Action ecosystem plug and play with 2 DJI mic transmitters, no receiver needed, and the camera can still record backup audio using its built-in mics at the same time. That's huge for vloggers. Before we go deeper, here's a quick note. If you want early coverage like this, totally unfiltered and straight from China before global release? Consider subscribing. I'm here, I'm testing everything early, and if you want real footage and honest breakdowns, you're going to like what's coming. Alright, let's continue. Something that people underestimate with action cameras is workflow. DJI clearly knows this. Wi-Fi 6 wireless transfer hits around 80 megabytes per second. Wired transfers hit triple that. The timecode support also makes multi-camera edits clean and fast, especially for content creators who film with both drones and action cams together. Now, in terms of price, in China, the standard Osmo Action 6 kit comes in at 2,998 yuan, which is roughly around $420 US. The extended shooting combo is 3,698 yuan, about $520 US, with extra batteries and accessories for longer shoots. When it's globally available, I'll drop an affiliate link in the description so you can check availability and regional pricing if you decide to pick one up. There's also portrait mode, automatic person centering for solo vloggers, and improved gesture control so you can start and stop recording hands-free. For creators who film themselves, these changes actually matter. Now the big question, who is this camera really for? If you're a hardcore GoPro user, this is the first DJI action camera that actually pushes GoPro. The sensor is bigger, the variable aperture is something GoPro hasn't touched. Low light performance is better. Stabilization is at least on par, and the workflow, especially that one-take, multi-aspect ratio shooting, is simply more creator-friendly. If you're on an Action 4 or 5 Pro, the upgrade is meaningful. You're getting a bigger sensor, better dynamic range, more flexible framing, better low-light performance, better stabilization, faster charging, better battery life, and a whole new lens system. If you're a beginner, this might be the easiest action camera to use right now. Everything is straightforward, everything is predictable, everything has a purpose. If you're a traveler or a daily vlogger, this is the most all-in-one DJI has ever made. The variable aperture alone gives you control you simply didn't have before. But let's be honest, no product is perfect. The Action 6 is larger and slightly heavier than the Action 5 Pro. Variable aperture also means moving parts, so long-term durability is something we'll have to test. And while the internal storage is great, many creators will still want big external microSD cards. But the overall direction? This is the biggest jump in DJI's action lineup in years. DJI didn't just tweak the Osmo Action, they rethought it. The new sensor, the aperture control, the 4K 120 in 4x3, the low light gains, the battery life, the underwater color system, all of it feels like a response to what creators actually ask for. So here's my verdict. The Osmo Action 6 is the first DJI action camera that feels truly next-gen, not just slightly updated. It's smarter, stronger, more flexible, and honestly, more fun to shoot with. If you create content, if you travel, if you ride bikes, snowboard, run, vlog, or just want the best small camera you can throw into your bag, this is the one to watch. Global launch is expected very soon. If you want to see real footage and honest tests the moment it hits my hands, stay tuned. And yeah, case closed, for now.